Hello and welcome back to the Simply Cup, Week 3, Season 2. So, we have a random MX edition, true to the cause, just because you can see above, I'm in the middle of a 24-hour stream, so I'm a little bit preoccupied with a few things, but hopefully the maps are good this week. We're going to have 10 maps. We do have a few spare in case they're a bit iffy, because I'm finding it a little bit tough getting some random maps nowadays. So, reminder, if you do want to make maps, that would be fantastic. Just send it to me on Discord. If you don't know how this works, 10 maps, or can vary some weeks, 3 rounds on each. Winner is crowned with the most points at the end. If people miss the first round, it is what it is. I'm fucking sick of this. I'm just gonna fucking go into it. 5k points, we're just gonna have to deal with it and hope that no one reaches 5k points. Alright, we're going live. Nado still has their fucking server issues. It's really pissing me off, but it is what it is. We're gonna go to the drone camera this time. For the first round, seems like a bit of a tech mix map. I think it is Thomas way on front though. Gonna get this first round a 34.5. This divides area. Sandro and Marius are gonna be following there. So sorry for those who maybe had a delayed start on this round. We're just gonna get into it. I can't do much about it when Nadeo is braking all the time. Alright. We do have some sexy looking new club, what do you call them? The, whatever they're called. As you can see, as I said, I'm nearly 18 hours into the 24-hour stream. Hopefully the cast is still going to be okay. Club tags, there you go. We're going to watch Salty right here. Gets a decent start, bit of a slower bump over that dirt hill there. Gets a nice drift here, nearly full sending. Someone hitting the edge there, that's not what you want. Salty gaining a little bit of speed back. A few mistakes in the front pack. Salty is attacking on that. Ooh, goes over the sausage block high though. We'll have to save this. Gets overtaken by 4 people there. And will get a 10th place, which is still not bad. Thomas though, getting another win. Marius, Winky divides. And Stanix gonna be the top 5. But seems like a pretty cool map to start it off. Bit of a mixed one. Pretty easy going, but Thomas definitely really striving from this one. Divide's also doing well. Mary's always going to be up there. Let's move to entry lag.
What? Excuse me?
For the final round here. Presuming the settings are correct, but let's hope they are. And Pluto, that is extremely kind. Thank you so much for your Prime subscription. I really appreciate it. Entry though with a massive mistake there. That is not what you want in that first sector. Gonna completely get him out of the race. Seamus though, we switch to him. Ooh, also making a big mistake. So let's move up to Merlin, who is doing quite good right now. 8th place, utilizing the right side there, or left side, sorry. And it does overtake someone, but Palmer with the risky end does overtake Merlin just before the ending. So you see Zemus there with that mistake. We'll be able to finish, but losing out on a lot of points. We actually don't have that many players this week. Remember, 11 PM Brisbane time. Should be 3 PM CEST. It is quite early for Americans, unfortunately, but hopefully most players can enjoy this cup. I try to find a time where the majority of players, including the Australians, can also play. Yeah, thank you so much, Pluto. I appreciate it. Primers are very, very nice. Alright, we have a map utilizing some of the new blocks here. Is it going to be in the map? I'm not sure. I think I already see a bit of a water bounce there. And some plastic at the end. There is a GPS of people need, so that is good. Seems like a speedy map once you get into it. hopefully fully respawnable. Maybe this jump could be a little bit tough. See, maybe someone going to the GPS, which Winky Face is conveniently. Let's find out what this map is going to be. So jump down onto dirt, get a few water bounces. Maybe gonna catch a few people out there if you release early. We have some heavy lag, a few people getting debated by the cross sign there. You want to jump to the right. And there's a cheeky wall ride. GPS going very high. If you do need to safe it, watching out for all these signs placed, so people can definitely find out where to go. And there's some bounces to the finish over that magnet hill. Very, very interesting. Little map right there. So it was Thomas who got 3 out of 3 wins on that last map. Off to a great start. Marius divides Sandro and Salty, the top 5. Let's watch someone maybe a little bit further down off the get-go, Dutchman, for this one. How conveniently rocking a Dutch car, but does roll over a little bit too much, and as I talked about, maybe gonna not get the greatest bounce over the water. Let's find out. Boing, boing, boing. He does get it well, so that is pretty good for him, but he is finding himself 4 seconds behind. So let's maybe switch up to the front to Techie, who maybe had a bit of a disconnection last game. Someone clipping that edge low, that is not what you want, and I think it's Thomas once again ahead. This could be an absolute round and a half for him, or a week and a half for him, as he is already off for 4 wins in a row. Marius still doing quite good. Stanix, Catabu, Merlin. I think Techie gained 10th position there after a bit of a wonky jump. Maybe it didn't get to the end in that warm-up. But most players being able to finish, I think. I was kind of maybe only concerned about this not being respawnable, but I think it is. So, cool little map for this one. Let's move to Man of Steel. Good thing about having 51 players, I can probably mostly get to all the players this week. Man of Steel, though, in another Dutchmobile, does do the same mistake as the other Dutchie. Will lose out on a lot of speed. Now in 40th position. That is not really where you want to be. Canabu also having to make a mistake. So let's move up to Sandro, who has a good overview of the top 15 right now. Going to go quite high and safe as a few players are hitting that edge. So Sandro taking it quite easy. Going to get the speed. Going to get the jump. Techie, did he deny? No, Techie's in 5th even. That is a very close round by the top 5. Thomas once again getting 1st place. Marius right behind. Winky doing well. Marple in 4th. So Franz does manage to finish right at the end there. A few players a little bit far behind. We'll DNF this round. So yeah, hopefully, even though I'm so far into the long stream, this will be an entertaining simplycup nonetheless. I'll still try and put my all into the cast. Let's watch Baven now, who takes the start quite safe to make sure he avoids hitting that edge. Does lose out a little bit of speed though in these water bounces. Is overtaking a few players who did that corner. Quite poor though. Even now getting the speed is going to overtake 1 or 2 people if he can get this low jump. Goes quite, I was going to say quite high, but actually in the optimal line, nearly hitting out the edge. Gonna jump down, bop, get the angle through, and will get a 16th place. Pretty close round once again. And Thomas finally being not able to finish, trying to practice a bit of a low jump, actually DNFing, which might not be, no, that was actually Marple by accident. Thomas getting 67 points. I think they have similar skins, that's why I thought it was Thomas. But maybe you don't want to DNF this week because there's only 53 players. So a finish should bank more than 1 point. So I'm hoping my point limit of 5,000 isn't going to get reached this week. It seems to be if you put a point limit high, too high, it doesn't work. All things weird Nadeo as per usual. Alright, on to map 3. Seems like a maybe tech dirt cross. Called Boulder Fields. Teamic Souls. We have the rock scenery, but seems like an okay map. Let's watch Shroopy for the warm-up. In his colourful car right there. Nice scenery in the middle of the road right there. To start it off. Two players trying or getting a bit lost. But that is a risky jump for those who found it. Gonna be some technical drifts right now. Into that sharp U-turn. On to the dirt. Anyone gonna hit their head there? Don't think so. Should be trying some zigzags right before the corner. Gets to jump. Gonna go quite high. Not gonna stay mid, which might be quicker. And then onto the final sector. I think it might be a chicane, but... Alright, so it is just a chicane. Anything to the side there? Ooh. I see something, because there is that ice surface. And dirt. What we know from last or some previous Simply Cups is that you can do a nice bug slide from ice to dirt. So we'll see how many people found that out straight away. Jay's going to go the safe route here. The players not finding that risky jump. Now going to be already a second or two behind. You can see some good players in the back of the field with Jay right now. Jay missing that drift a little bit. So let's move up into the drone camera. Thomas once again up in the top. Area divides some of those players out in the top. But who's going to get this risky route? Thomas is going to go for it. Hits a sign though. Area slides out. Maris is going to be the first one to get it. And will secure the first. Divide going a safe way. Going to get second. Winky, Merlin, and Seamus. Round off the next few positions. Alex saying, are you kidding me? I think he was on to a top 5, but had that massive crash causing a lot of players to lose points. Even Marius overtaking last round, which is quite surprising to me after Thomas such dominant first few rounds. And with that, another 120 will move up to the top. So let's actually check Marius out now. Known as a Safe Meister. Also, I think he streams his POVs, uploads them on YouTube, so if you want to check out POVs, Marius is another person to do it. Appreciate him playing when he can. Off to a decent start so far, although a few players are on an absolute flyer right now. Thomas, Area, Tacky. Marius is going to get that drift quite good though, overtaking 2 players. Getting the jump on the inside. Going to try and go high to gain a bit of extra speed. Low on the next one. And then we move to the ice slide. I think all players are going to go for it. No one hitting the sign this time. But 2 players will slide out. And it's going to be Thomas and Marius who really do utilize safing that corner there. So it seems like you have too much speed for it, so you need to safe it like Marius did and get into the finish. Alrighty, let's move maybe back down to someone a bit further in the leaderboard. Panda right now, currently 33rd. It's nice to see how many Aussies there are playing. I appreciate them staying up. Panda though, off to a poor start. Unfortunately not what you want. Missing that one drift and then that just causing the mistakes after mistakes, which does happen. So let's follow him through down the sharp U-turn. Gets it well and safe. Let's move back into the top action. I'm gonna pin my camera here because this is a tight battle. Thomas first, Marius second, and Area all getting it. Techie into the rock, and he's going to get overtaken by 6 people at least. A few players even going the safe route. And Techie is not going to be happy with that one. Zemus, Kip, Agra, and Divides also in the top 8 there. And that is going to cause carnage for a few players. Stanix, Alex, Merlin only getting 20 points. Salty only with 50, as well as Sandro. Marius already on 1,000 points. I hope he doesn't hit the 5,000 limit. I don't think he will though. If he does, then he can just be crowned the winner early on. But this is a cup for everyone, so I like being able to have the higher skill players and the lower skill players to carry on for as long as possible. It seems like we have a dirt heavy map with some rocks coverage over the mountain here. Be quite an interesting one. I also smell a potential cut there. I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it, but let's check out Neuro on this first one. We'll go through that wide checkpoint. Marius, Thomas, some of the players first through that big sharp left-hander. Neuro getting it really good though. And then gonna go into the bowl now. Jimmy. Players falling off the top to manage to control it. Going under into the tunnel here. The map is not really completed under there. Also some beautiful flickering on the side. Into the field goal and the finish line. A pretty cool map. I don't mind that. Let's check out Medicine for round number 1 here. So I'm going to go the safe lines of braking early so he could control it through the rocks and put him in 39th position. 1 second behind, trying to go for these zigzags to gain a little bit of extra speed. Gets this over turn quite good. Still trying the zigzags. A few players getting airtime, a few players not. Kip, entry, some of the players going really wide to maybe gain a little bit of extra speed. Medicine though, sniping a couple positions with the better angle, moving to 23rd so far. Gonna maybe have a little bit more speed than 2 players there into the finish, trying some zigzags. And it's going to be Aggro who snipes Medicine, getting a 23rd. Thomas though, first place. Stanix, Winky, Marius, Salty, and Merlin round off the top 6 there. So once again, Marius, Thomas absolutely dominating so far. Divides, Winky, Stanix. Not reaching 1,000 points just yet. Let's check out MacGyver here. Gonna go through the rocks, maybe a little bit laggy. So I might swap to Knight, who is doing okay in 25th right now. Ooh, nearly hits that edge. Thought he would have clipped that and lost speed. Goes a little bit inside. Ooh, now going to outside. So managing to safe it there. Kip hitting the rock. Knight taking it through with a nice middle angle. Ooh, too far though at the end there. And will drop down to 28th position. Even losing out on the final corner. And it is going to be Thomas once again, Marius, Stanix, Winky Face, and Salty. Knight getting a 30th position there, which isn't too bad, but maybe could have been a little bit better if he had avoided that edge. But that is definitely the most crucial part of the map. A few areas that you can hit and can either gain a little bit of extra speed or full risk down the hole. Alright, let's check out Hint going into the next one. Getting some nice zigzag strats. Trying to shake off the opposition here. Currently in 39th. has a lot more speed compared to a few players. It's a little bit inside on this one. Jump down, blow through nicely. Gets the gear though, so dropping a little bit of speed. Gonna go mid, kind of similar to Knight's line. Avoids that edge though. Oh, goes a bit too far into that final corner. I'll move up to the top end of the field. Kip, unfortunately, making a mistake at the end. So losing out 10 positions. And he's going to be techie now with a win. Marius, Stanix, Thomas, Salty divides Cadaboo and Marple. Few players not liking this one. I think it's okay. I think you just have to make sure to avoid some of these edges here. Ooh. Just gonna stretch mid-cast. This is a long day. I think 18 hours was my longest stream ever before this, 18 and a half. So pushing it to that limit already. Also, didn't have excellent sleep at all last night, so I think the final few hours is going to be quite a lot. That is not for you guys to worry about. That is something for me. But let's have a look at the map right now. Seems like a bit of a tech map cross with some few new blocks, maybe. Like just one water cross. Who is going to get their Neos and drifts the best? And there's one dirt section in the middle. But definitely, I think Neos are going to help here. Which, if you're like me, is not very good at. Smooth drop into the dirt. Got another right-hander. And then cross back onto the dirt. Marple missing that drift there. Seems like quite a tough map to get all these correct. Could see some bigger gaps now. As those who can maybe nail every single one of them push quite a fast time. But nonetheless, cool map. If you do like these pink trees and the blue tunnel. And we move on to the first round. Let's have a look at Silmic here. Simic. I am very tired. I cannot say any names. That is alright. He is currently in 34th place. Misses that edge after that water bounce. So losing out a little bit more speed compared to a few others. Getting the drifts well though. You get onto the dirt. Ooh, goes a bit too far. Maybe not being prepared for it. Still in a good position. Actually quite a tight competition compared to what maybe I thought. Marius is currently in first. Area, I think, a little bit behind him. Sim not doing too bad towards the end. And it is going to be Marius who takes first round. Area, indeed, right behind him. And then there's quite a gap to Stanix, Salty, Marple divides Gandhi and Pormal. But at least these maps are definitely ones everyone can finish, which is cool. Because I've got to kind of pick it off just a small thumbnail section. And just got to guess that it's going to be right for this week. And playable for everyone. With just the thumbnail. I may jinx myself going into the next few maps though. We shall find out. Cadaboo though, doing really good so far. Dropping a little bit of speed after that water bounce, but carrying it through quite nicely afterwards. Onto the dirt. Guess the drifts well, even taking over one or two positions there. Guess the Neo early to utilize a bit more inside line drift speed. Outside into the in. Ooh, releasing a bit early for that sharp one. Battling Pormal and Alex right there. Dropping back just that one bit too late with 2 releases. And we'll gain a 11th position. Still a good time area though. Really acing this one. Maris, Techie, Stanix, and Divides. Where is Thomas? Thomas not having the greatest on this one.
Hey,
Has
that's pretty
the
good.
2 players behind him. Although 300 points behind. Snacking 40 odd more points than Thomas there. Maris also gaining ahead by 100, so a little bit of a lead in map number 5 here. Let's check out Porky going over the water bounce, going for some no slide strats. Was doing quite good, went a bit too far on that one though. We'll go inside here, overtaking a lot of players. Gets the dirt drift really well as well. And now 23rd position. Ooh, gets a nasty gear though. Dropping back a few and also drifting or braking too early on that one. Gets a nice drift there. Then it's the tight one, missing that a little bit. And we will have Marius, I think, taking it in first once again. Thomas back in the action. Techie, Soldy, Stanix. The top 5. Cool map there, everyone being able to finish. Not even needing the 25 seconds. Kip says that was a terrible map. I love the Simply Cup. It's built on purpose to give no slides. I mean, maybe people just can't slide as good as you guys, you know? Right, we have a sausage tech dirt mix once again with a little bit of ice. Just thrown in. But seems like a cool map. Got the black texture, so it is a new one. Anyone gonna go for the GPS? Porky will, but it's a bit delayed. So let's just watch Hole Freak for this warm-up. We have a wide dirt drift there into our first ice. Players being able to get it quite good with that boost can give you a quick bit of angle and grip. It's just a bit counterintuitive considering it's ice, but that's just how it is. As you can see, Hole Freak still sliding out on it, so I want to find best of both worlds. Not going too far, not going too under. But that's the finish line, so I think that's a pretty cool map right there. Let's watch Mr. Oopa Doopa going into round number 1. In his American car. Nice identity. I don't think it's much of an identity, to be honest. I think people are just plagued by TMGL that everything's an identity. And Oopa Doopa off to a good start. Getting the dirt really well. Goes a little bit too far wide on the ice, but we'll have that extra bit of speed because he went so far. Releasing a little bit there. Ooh, we're definitely having to save that line. Yeah, but I even saw a few people in the chat say it, or 1 or 2. Oopa Doopa going into the final section. Can he control it? Yes, he can. Overtaking 1 or 2 players, maybe. Trying to get the grip on the road instead of the dirt there. And getting a 19th place. That's a cool map. I like that. Good maps so far this week. What could possibly go wrong? Thomas, though, once again up in first, but Marius still gaining those 100 plus points. Gonna be 107 points ahead, if my math is correct. Right, let's watch Winky Face going into round number 2 on this one. Up in first position, actually, so his time to shine is now. Kind of slow on the dirt, but gives him a bit of a better angle. Goes really sharp and goes for a 180 no-scope, which loses him a lot of positions. Going for the style points, however, and didn't give him the speed on the follow-through. So was it worth it? Was it not? I'm not sure. Finding himself in 7th now, though. Gonna go for that trick shot. 180 no-scope. With that little bit of extra speed, was 10th and goes into 8th at the end. Good round by him. Area Thomas, Marius, Taki, Stanix. With some close times there. The top 5. This looks like a really cool map. I like this. As long as the dirt gears are okay. But look at that top 3, all gaining 100 plus points. These guys are starting to move even further ahead. This is why they are the front runners right now. Let's move to Stone Gunner. Or Stone Gunner. Going safe on the dirt. Not going to go for the Winky Face strat. Getting it quite nicely midfield right now. Really quite tight on this one. He plays still struggling on that turn though, and Gunner is going to attack that right there. Getting into 17th right now, still very close. Gets the ice early, getting the drift. Will slide out a little bit there, but controls it well. Ooh, over the dirt though. It will not cost him anything. Gets a nice 12th position. It's a good run by him. Thomas Mole, Area, Teki and Zemus. The top 5. What's the mug? Like every single week. Water, water, water. Stay hydrated, everyone. Especially 18 hours into a stream. Not that I recommend that. But it is what it is. Okay, so we had some good maps so far. Let's find out if this is going to continue the trend, because look at this. Now this is epic designing. We have some red boosters straight into the first corner with a bit of a wall ride jump. Have some dirt, have some tech, have some sausage, like it's got a bit of everything. Now this is mapping right here. Great design. Let's see. Null going into the first round.
That's pretty good.
Bang. Look at that. Straight into a respawn. Into another respawn. Gonna practice this start. Bang. Getting a landing quite wonky. Gonna commit to seeing the rest of the map. No, he is not. Gonna try again. Because this is probably where you're gonna gain your most amount of time. So it could be quite crucial. You gotta remember the rest of the map as well. Trying a bit inside. Lower jumps. Could be the tactic, I'm not sure. So we have tech turn, 2 dirt drifts into the road jump right here. Hopefully it is respawnable. It seems like people are quite far over jumping it, even landing in that left side, which you don't want to be. One pole in the ending. Is anyone going to hit that? What a map right now. I need to learn from the best right here. Let's watch Danger A going into this one. Goes inside very early, and look at that jump and a beautiful landing into first straight away by 1 second. This is the run of dreams. Can he control it? Gets the dirt section quite good. Falls through nicely. Still out by 1 second. Gonna take that safe because he knows he is in front by quite a lot. Goes on the mid, which is what you want. Can he get the fun drift? Gonna take it by a release. And what a round by Danger A right there. Thomas Marple, Expert, Marius, the next few players. Now that was a sight to behold. What a jump. What a jump. Going from 47 position, will skyrocket to probably 42nd there. With 120 points. Beautiful stuff by him. Let's move maybe to the mids. Let's watch Mr. Cackman going in to this one. Gonna go PF, getting a nice follow through. So good strat. A few players with more speed though. Gonna be 21st. A few players already sliding out. Gonna be Gandhi who gets the best jump this time. 1 second ahead nearly. Keckman risking the end a little bit. Gonna land on the left. Is this gonna cost him? Controls it well, but gets that wonky landing. That's unfortunate for him. Gandhi controls that throughout the entire map. Gets first place. Thomas, Techie, Alex, Area. Gonna be the top 5. Few players struggling a little bit further down the back. Hent is going to finish. Whole Freak, however, not so much. Let's move to... Haven't we watched? I feel like we've watched most people already. Let's watch Mr. Sim again. Gets that pretty safe line. Gets the jump through. And Danger once again up in first. He has found the strat no one else has. Can he get 2 120s? That's going to push him up the leaderboard quite a lot. Sim not getting the greatest lines though. Struggling a little bit and going to land on the wonky bounce. Controls it well though. Ending a 32nd place. 31st even. Danger though. And first. Thomas just behind Stanix, Area, Maris, Sandro. The top 6. And what does everyone love in Twitch chat? It's a Nascar map. Nascar Poggies right here. Don't always have the multi-laps, so here we go. I think this is an old converted map because it has these old stadium blocks. Let's see if it's going to be a cool map. A few players already minusing. That is disappointing considering all you say in Twitch chat is Pog. So don't lie to me. I know you love it. So going to be a speedy one who can keep the momentum the best. It'll be a bit of a longer map compared to maybe what we've had so far. It's probably going to be a minute, just over a minute. Missing out. What the hell, Nina? I was expecting you. The maps have been banging. You would have won some of these. 100%. The cost getting the lines quite good. Learning it with a bit of extra speed now as well. Nascar, now I'm glad you overslept. Fuck off. You guys tell me all the time a NASCAR Poggies, and now as soon as it comes up in the Simply Cup, you guys complain. You just can't be controlled. Have some heavy lag there though. Not sure what's up with that. Let's check out Doctor. Going into the first lap. He's a little bit behind. Ooh, also slams into the corners. Which is a bit unfortunate, but he's going to carry on. I appreciate all players who do play all the way to the end, no matter what your skill level is. So let's give Doc a bit more time in the limelight. Goes for a wicked stunt there, but no, doesn't like the limelight. And we'll DNF that round. Knows he is not going to get too many points, but let's move off to Whole Freak. Now going for a drift in the second lap. 18th place right now, but with a lot of extra speed. This battle up the top's pretty close though. Maybe find someone up in the front a bit further. Cataboo going into the final corner. Who's going to push it? Who's going to risk it? Looks like Winky Face with the laggy car is going to take it on this one. Marius and Marvel a bit behind once again, as well as Thomas. Someone quitting in 7th there, not sure who that was. Excuse me. That is good points for Winky, though. Marple Alex, though, all doing well, so maybe not so great compared to what I thought. But they do push into that top 10. So actually check out Winky. Actually, let's check out Marple. So we have done Winky already a few times. Marple's going to take these first corners quite tight, risking it already. Gaining those few extra crucial milliseconds. Thomas out first so far. As well as Stanix. What? I'm going to say so many of these names wrong. You just got to go with the flow. It's fine. Marple, though, 8th position so far. Bit of extra speed on that one, risking it. Early release, and we'll have to maybe adjust his line. No, he doesn't. Full risking right now, and that is paying off. He's going to catch up a little bit. Also on that one, look, the push here. That has really rocketed him up into first. That was a sick line by him. Also going to continue to do the push. He knows he wants this 120. Oh, bit of a poor line though, and struggling under pressure of the cast curse. I know I'm going to get yeeted at in the Twitch chat by Marple after this one. Salty dropping back a little bit. Marple still going to get a 12th position. A bit of a wider spread field as this one is based on momentum and a bit longer. Marple and mega lolling. He knows that. He despises me right now. Go on, Marple. You know you love Nascar. Nascar is your favorite. Even when you make that small mistake, deep down you know you love Nascar. Right, let's change up to the drone camera for this one for a little bit. I mean, a super close field now that we're in round 3. Actually, there we go. I need to remember this. This is a good camera. We have Izu on the lock. Look at this pack of cars. Absolute rainbow of colors right now. No, I miss. Oh, I caught someone up further in the front. It is Marius. But I accidentally alt-tab a little bit. Currently in 4th position battling Sandro Stanix, who just crashed. Marius pushing first. That's Vites with a bit of a risky line. Really taking it there. The top 4 has pushed quite far in front. Ahead of area. It's going to be Divides though with that risky line in the middle. Like Marple last round. Gonna get the win here as he crashes the final corner. Marius also going to take a second. Where is Thomas going to end up? In 6th, so still going to be such a close battle. 50 points difference. Divides pushing a little bit farther ahead as compared to 4th right now. Area and Stanix though, quite close. So some good little battles moving into the final few maps. Marius 50 points ahead. We have a short map after a bit of a longer one there. So everyone should be able to finish here on this one. I am very tempted to say that we're just going to play all 13 maps this week because these seem pretty good, but let's just keep it at 10, which will be after this one. Going to be slightly shorter edition, I think. That is a-okay. Let's move to Expert on the warm-up. Getting the drifts quite good. This is really going to be one where are you going to go for the risk? Push for that 120 points. Because this is such a short map, it really will make the difference. Can you save the ending? Kinda. Okay, that's good. feeling my voice a little bit now. I still need it for another 6 hours yet. If I am able to. Let's check out Phoenix for the first round. I need drift a little bit early, so we'll have to slow down a little bit. It'll be a really close battle with Thomas. Snanix up in the top. A few players bonking, including Phoenix there. It's going to be area though. So Thomas completely out. That is massive for the leaderboard. I literally called this early. I said, are the players going to risk it to try and get those extra few points, which Thomas knew he had to try and catch up? Unfortunately, on that round, it did not. Let's move to Area, who has been doing quite good. Currently 4th position overall. Excuse me. Only in 8th on this first one though. Gets a good drift. No airtime. Anyone gonna foul this ending? They all push Area now. And look at a lot of people needing to respawn. Bit of a janky ending, and it's gonna be Marius, Thomas, same amount of points divides. Area though, gonna be the one who fails this time. Caster's curse. I'm sure it's gonna be blamed. Jay having a nice flat Sunday sunbathe there. Let's check out Gandhi for the final round here. Getting the drift quite good. Follow through. Get the U-turn. Currently in 10th. Gonna go through the final drift. Really risking it. Pays off for him. Gets a 3rd place. Marius with a 5th. And it's gonna be Thomas only with 60. So Thomas, unfortunately, maybe pushing it a little bit too hard, knowing he didn't have that much time left. And isn't gonna be the case today. On to the final one. What do we have? We have a speed fun map by the looks of it, maybe. Look at that mountain in the middle. Now that is epic. Alright, short precision. So who are our precision players? I think you can already tell in these top few positions. Maybe someone like Marple, Similk can do quite good as well. Check out Paul though for this warm up. See how he's going to do. Tries the full speed. Isn't going to get it this time. That is why it's warm up. That is an unfortunate respawn. We'll opt to fully retry. Nice tree on the right there. That is beautiful scenery. Risky jump, which Paul doesn't even get. That is quite a tough one then. Oof. That is rough. Who is going to do it? Who isn't? That is a super tight one right there. Few players bonking out. Is going to be another quick map though. Here we go. Good luck. Let's check out Izu. No slide over the next one. Ooh, bit too far there. We'll have to release a lot. Let's move up to the top maybe. Check out who's going to take the risky route. A lot of players crashing left, right, and center. It's going to be Mr. Salty and Marius once again up in the top. I think Thomas might have gone for the full send to try and get those extra few points. But unfortunately not getting it either. So big boy crash there. Good for Salty with 120. Area getting 100 though. Not going to change too much. Winky falling off a little bit at the end. And he get these final few points. Let's move to Null. Going in to the second final round. Off to a good start. I think he is going to push for this risky line. Is he going to get it? No. A lot of players failing there. I think a few of these risky liners just all hitting the edge. Salty and Marple are going to be the two who get it the best this time. Marius once again in third, so I think he has 100% secured it for this week. Thomas, really well played though. That is a massive difference of points.
Hey, that's pretty good.
But we have a few close battles in the middle sector. Let's go right in the middle. Let's start Snatics. Gonna go early on the release, but then push hard for the end. Gets it well. Goes early. Gets the jump, but not perfect. Marble, Marius, Winky, Merlin, and Sandro are gonna be the front runners. Thomas just a little bit behind as well as the 5, so they all stay the same. No one is going to change positions up to the top 6 there. No, Area and Salty are going to change. And there's quite a big gap down to the next few positions. Alex, Marple, Zemus, Winky, Jackoy, Simic, Sandro to round off the final few positions. So this is what we would have had if we played another map. But we will call it GG, maybe a little bit early this week. I think that was okay. A few players not really liking the map selection, but I think that was quite entertaining. Hopefully most players enjoyed. I appreciate them playing, taking their time to play. And I hope that you watching have enjoyed the cast, considering my voice. I have been streaming for 18 hours. That is quite a lot. So hopefully still quite a good cast. Very well played to Marius and Thomas. Divides just getting that third. Snatics and Salty just missing it on Area. So there we have it. Do drop a sub, do drop a follow. Check out all socials if you did enjoy. I appreciate you watching or playing. Thank you very much, and see you for next week, 11 PM Brisbane time. Just put it on Google, it will come up. See you next time. Bye bye.